Hi everyone, Master Teacher Holly Holland here with another of the exercises that are part of the Bone Strong for Osteoporosis series. Today I've gotten a little bit creative and then I'm incorporating one series of exercises here that uses Pilates-based focus, yoga focus, and some stretch and strength training, all of the components of the Bone Strong program. So in this position, it's a low lunge, but it's also creating a really nice force of neutral spine here. So this kind of position you're going to be doing in a lot of the exercises where you're trying to really draw energy into this thigh bone. And we want to create multifocal points of resistance. That's when we've got everything we can manage to be stimulated in some way. So I've got this 3-inch block here under my foot that kind of supports my leg in this right angle. If that doesn't fit your leg length or your height, you could get a thicker block. Mine's a 3-inch one. I've got a resistance band here because I want to work my arms while I'm working my hips. Oh, and of course, if your knees are tender, put a blanket or something under there. All right, so I'm just going to be working a little bit into my triceps, try to activate across my pec muscles in the front as well. I've got the band between my index finger and my thumb, and I'm going to just press back. Nice external rotation of my arm bones, pressing down into the surface of the block, pulling the abs up and in. I want to do about 8 to 10 here. I can go slowly at first to make sure I've got both balance, breath, and good abdominal muscle engagement here. I can never count these things. I think it's about 10 right about now. Okay, so how could I make that a little bit wider here, creating a little bit more sense of hugging my shoulder blades back, getting into some of the rhomboids, a little bit of the mid-trapezius muscles, muscles that are back there and really being pulled forward from all the gravity and computer work that is working with us through the day. All right, pull that back and in and breathe. Wow, you feel that so much stress in that hip, which is great. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to come forward, place my left foot on the block now, align myself as I'm trying to back it up and stack it up from the pelvis to the ribs through the crown of the head. While I'm making sure that I've got nice stability in both legs, I'm going to take the band around the shin, pull it wide, exhale, press back. Now I could change the pace here. I could go a little bit more rapidly because the bone likes to be stimulated. It likes different forms of resistance. And so varying the pace is one of the ways we can do that. If I choke up a little bit and draw my elbows back a little bit, I'm trying to feel the squeeze of the shoulder blades. As before, this is a really good reinforcement of good posture, which is one of the benefits of the Bone Strong for Osteoporosis program. We want to be tall. We want to regain the height that we are meant to have before gravity, slouching, computers, and just the stresses of everyday living drag us down closer to the earth. Let's say that's about 10. I hope so there. All right, now what if I just use that block for one more exercise here? This is camel. It's a little bit of our yoga focus here. I'll turn to the side so you can see it. I love this one because it really helps me understand the relationship between the inner thigh strength and my abdominal strength. When I'm engaging strongly through the source of my legs in the center, I am really giving myself most power through my abs. Now, I could take the band in this way to stretch my arms a little bit more from the chest. I'm going to double my band because that feels kind of nice to me, but if that's too much, then adjust it for yourself. Remember that sort of external rotation of the arm bones plugging back into the glenoid fossa here. Squeeze the block, draw the hips forward. Really feel that this is just like you're an ironing board moving through space. I don't want to hinge at my low back. I don't want to hinge at my thoracic spine, which is kind of right at the bra hook. That's where I see people going back like this too much. Don't go very far. You should feel that this is really sort of coming from your knees and going all the way through the crown of the head. But every single time, I'm going to have to get that reinforcement. Squeezing the block, pulling the belly up and in, and then coming back. It's so much work on your quadriceps, your rectus femoris, a lot of the muscles there. And it's really good cardio work as you start going through that. So play with that a little bit. Really try to create nice alignment and as much resistance as you can for every exercise that you do. I hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you next time.